incoming officers up front here. Teresa Quinn, Warren Foley, Julia Strempel, Robert Hakeem, Denise Laussade. Why ye stand out?
Denise, look good.
Drop the kid, that's right. That's a good idea. All right.
You don't like guys?
Please, this is very important. This is a tough job here. Teresa Quinn.
Yes. I'm here.
Teresa, don't spill my beer.
This is serious, right?
Teresa, you are charged with being, in essence, the CEO of our company. You are in charge of leading every single regular meeting. You're in charge of leading all of... You are in charge of motivating these people here to do the best that they can. Do you agree to fulfill these obligations to the best of your ability? And I have here the meat tenderizer, which symbolizes the importance of this.
I promise to be politically correct.
A simple yes or no will do.
Yes or no?
Teresa. Our President, Teresa Quinn, ladies and gentlemen. Warren Foley. Warren, you may not know, is working on his second 6 months right here. Warren has scared everybody else off in terms of running for educational vice president. Warren, excuse me. It is your responsibility, Warren, to encourage the growth of the members of our club, to make sure that the meetings have a certain savoir-faire, they have a certain purpose to them, a certain theme on occasion. You're responsible for making sure that people are advancing in their manuals. You fulfill the educational component in terms of your officer for everybody in this club. Do you agree to fulfill these duties to the best of your ability?
I didn't have to do it last time. I have to do it this time.
Try it this time. The gavel to you, Warren Foley. Julia Strempel. Julia.
Dennis.
You, Julia, are charged with the responsibility of our membership vice president, which entails new members coming in, fielding questions about what our club is about, making sure that we are one of the highest ranked memberships in all of Toastmasters of Florida, which we are, by the way. We have about 75 members. Will you agree to fulfill these responsibilities to the best of your ability?
Absolutely will.
Excellent. Julia Strempel, Administrative Vice President. Denise Laussade, your responsibilities are not very numerous, but very important nonetheless. You're in charge. This is the money woman. Denise, you are the treasurer. You're responsible for collecting the dues every 6 months. You're responsible for collecting the $5 a week from our members who come. You're responsible for balancing the books. And believe me, that's an important duty. Will you fulfill these responsibilities to the best of your ability?
I certainly will.
Yes.
Denise Laussade, thank you. Thank you. Robert Hakeem.
Yes, Dennis Nolte.
I'm going to try not to fall over here.
Feel good? Feel good?
Robert, you are a sergeant at arms. You're responsible for setting up the meeting. You're responsible for putting things out, making sure our meeting gets started properly, introducing the president properly. You're kind of our roadie. You tear it up. You pack it up and tear it down is what you do at Jackson Brown's. Will you fulfill these responsibilities to the best of your ability?
Yes, Dennis Awesome Nolte, I will.
Excellent. Robert Hakeem. Why do you say? You are actually our ego portion. You are our videographer. You're in charge of filming every single event that we have, kind of like tonight. Because you know Toastmasters have a very large ego, for the most part. We love to see ourselves speak. We love to hear ourselves talk. You will be responsible for the library and maintaining the tapes. Will you fulfill these responsibilities to the best of your ability?
I shall. Do I get a new video camera?
No. Request denied. Ladies and gentlemen, our new officers for 1993. Sit the hell down. Thus ends the administration portion of our meeting. Cindy Ragan, come up here.
All right. I think everybody can come up a little bit forward. We have a lot of space here. So come in and sit yourselves down.
This isn't like class. We're not going to call on you.
Come on.
Okay, who's going to do an act? John Smith is going to do an act. No. No, it's not like that.
Where's the line?
We'll sit next to the baby. We really won't throw anything at a child.
Safe. Next to her.
Next to the baby. They won't touch anything. Everyone threw up on it. Projectile point out. We've been there already.
She's a lot more quieter now than she did that. Yes.
Why doesn't everybody come forward? We still have a lot more space.
Anybody want him to sit the hell down?
It's not a splash area, I promise you. Everything will be fine.
Don't be afraid.
It's not like Gallagher when he like smashes his watermelon and stuff.
Hey, you leave Gallagher's watermelon out of this,
I
okay?
was hoping someone would do that to her.
Everybody starts flashing.
Go ahead.
Concert rock
So on zero. Turn it on. It's on zero. It's not moving.
Oh, I'm getting dizzy.
She's everything I said she was! Welcome everybody to the 1993 annual Gong Show Toastmasters event. We can't wait to begin. Our judges seating is Whitey Tan. She will be gonging the worst and most tasteless events that we can bring you tonight, as well as she will be as generous as she can to allow anyone to perform to the best of their abilities. I take no bribes! No bribes, you guys!
We'd like to be able to
No bribes and no prisoners. Oh, here we are.
Mr. Microphone.
Mr. Mike, and we're back. So tonight, Dennis and I will be your host and hostess of the evening. Tis to introduce to you these people we're so proud of, our famed Toastmasters. To begin our evening, we have Anna and Mike Fuller. Anna, who has been singing to audiences worldwide. This is not her first performance, I will allow you to know. They will be doing a duet. She is now 9 years old and she graduated from the 3rd grade. So everybody give her a round of applause for Anna.
Big 4th grade next year.
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. P is even more than any more you adore can love.
there's a Holiday Inn looking for some people who want to play.
Get the polyester.
Exciting and
Oh, boy. Air conditioner.
Do we have any scores? Are we scoring this or what? We're not scoring this?
I feel like I'm gonna just fall. Oh boy. We better get some little impromptu little speaking going on here. Something to dry me up. I'm just getting a little wet all over. Pamela, darling. We need a little entertainment here. She's gonna bring
Cheryl, where's my assistant?
Cheryl, come on, girl.
What's the act? Introduce the act. It's appropriate.
This is Pamela Stringer and Cheryl Carr. She's gonna flute on. Pamela's gonna sing us a. Redo us a poem. Oh, is it Jethro?
Mrs. Jethro.
Why do you recognize you?
I can see everybody's having a good time. Aren't you having fun?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we can go home now. Did everyone have their Snickers bars? How about their almond joy? Okay, we're happy and we want to know, Pamela and I want to know, if there's anyone out there that has a weight problem. Come on, don't be shy. Raise your hand.
I hate to wait.
Oh, darn! I hate waiting too. You know, when God was passing out patients, I got tired of waiting in line, so I didn't get any. Darn. You gave away the punchline. Don't ever do that again.
Okay. This is an impromptu thing. I learned this poem many, many years ago. If I can remember all of it, it will go off quite nicely. It's called The Jabberwocky by Lewis Carroll, and Cheryl is going to accompany me, and this is sort of a throwback to the 60s beat poets, so if y'all want to snap your hands and put your sunglasses on, now's the time to do it. 'Twas brillig, and the slithy toes did gyre and gibble in the wave. All mimsy were the borogroves, and the mome rats outgrave. Beware the jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bind, the claws that catch. Beware the jub-jub bird, and shun the frumious bandersnatch. He took his vorpal sword in hand, long time the manxome foe he sought. Then rested he by the tum-tum tree, and stood a while in thought. And as in uffish thought he stood, the jabberwock with eyes aflame came whiffling through the tulgey woods and burbled as it came. 1, 2, and through his vorpal blade went snag. He left it dead, and with his head he went galumphing back. And hast thou slain the jabberwock, come to my arms, my beamish boy. O frabjous halloo calais, he chortled in his joy. 'Twas brillig, and the slimy toes did gyre and gimble in the wave. All mimsy were the borogroves, and the mow rats outgrave.
Jack Kerouac lives! He lives! All right, you cool cats! Where's the parade?
Our next act is Randy Weston. The bad boy barefoot skier. He's going to entertain us with his
I want to do a little change here.
Sure.
This has been so rehearsed, by the way.
Where's the step?
It's like the Academy Awards, isn't it?
Scrub everything, folks. Scrub everything. Randy has something very important he wants to tell you. He's changed the entire mode of his act this evening.
God, he is such a prima donna. I hate that.
No, man.
In fact, it's so important. It's entitled Coming Out of the Closet.
You all don't know me very well. I figure this is a good chance to kind of clue you in. There comes a time in every person's life when he or she needs to bare their soul to their fellow man. This just might be my night. I've struggled with this announcement, I guess, for a number of years. And I'm not sure even tonight whether this is the right place or the right time, but I guess what the hell, I just kind of started it and I might as well go through with it. You see, for the past 10 years, I've been a a... wait a minute. What did you think I was going to say? No. Oh, trust me, that wasn't what I was going to say. See, for the past 10 years of my life, I've been a closet magician.
Oh, gosh.
There's supposed to be some laugh. A closet magician.
We'd rather it have been the other.
Not drinking enough. Come on.
Oh, not tricks.
Man, you look so disappointed.
How come you're dead?
A couple guys back there were saying, "Can I talk to you afterwards?" You know, no, I don't think so. All right. See, I've been a magic junkie for a lot of years, and I've been doing a little magic, but I've never done it in front of any kind of a group. I mean, any kind of a group. So it's going to be difficult tonight to know exactly what's going to happen. But what I'd like to do first, so I need to volunteer somebody close to that table. You want to help? All right. I'm going to bring that table up over here.
In every room.
Stop that. You make me
All right.
Is this a plan?
Now what I want you to do, I want you to stand right over there for me. You're going to help me. And your name is Anna, right? You sing wonderfully. Can I get a kiss?
You can be arrested for that.
You want to be gay or you like them young? I don't know. Tough crowd. Tough crowd. All right. Here's what we're going to do, Anna. Take these cards. We're going to make 3 piles of 7 and 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? Now, I want you to pick one of those 3 piles for me, will you? That pile. Okay. Now, I'm going to pick up the cards and I'm going to spread them out. I don't want to see these. But I want you to pick a card, any card you like. You can pull it up just a little bit, show everybody. Back in there. Put it back in there the same way. Okay? 6 o'clock. All right. Tough crowd for a first-time magician. You know, giving speeches is easy compared to this.
Look at video.
3, 2, the trick.
4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7.
You're taking me. You're taking me. Right, now, have you ever thought of yourself to have ESP, the ability to feel and sense things?
Nice opening line, huh?
You're a woman. They all say that. Now, which pile do you think your card might be in? Which pile? That one? All right. Is your card in there?
Yeah.
Is it? That's all I want to know. You saw it, right? Did somebody else see it? Okay.
You sell insurance, don't you? I knew it. Here's your deductible.
6, 6, 6, 7,
7, 7.
Here's your premium.
Count.
What pile do you think it's in now? That was a good guess earlier. You do have ESP powers. Same one? Is it in there? Wow, that's pretty good.
She's good.
And that's the end of the trick. Very good. Very good. No. This is an easy crowd to fool. Play along with me. All right? Now, I want you to kind of touch each of these cards with me along the way, because between what you felt and what you've seen and what you transmit to me across these cards, you and I are going to pick your card.
Don't let him transmit anything to you.
Just gotta rub your fingers across it.
She's too young to understand anything.
I want it. I understand.
cards in one of those three. Touch them as I touch them for me, if you would, all right? Wait a minute. Can you touch that one again for me? Gosh. My God, I hope this works.
You can always go back
Try
to
that
the
one
other.
You sure? Okay.
You mean you brought that
For the first
back
time,
for this
what was your card? A what?
An 8.
Line
An 8 of what?
Spades, I think.
Okay, so it's not. Oh my God! Somebody else saw it. What was it? Eight. What was it? Wait. What was it?
8 of
Eight of
hearts.
hearts.
8 of hearts. Just a second.
Too close.
Dear God, let this be the 8 of hearts. Would you turn over that card for me?
It's the 3 of hearts!
Now see how good I am at magic. Who wants to volunteer for the next trick having to do with water?
I say volunteer. Say
Back to
volunteer.
the closet.
Okay, I'm going to pick on you. Come up here. All right?
Sit the hell down.
After that, do you trust me?
I'm not sure.
All right, come on. I want you to hold this right up there for me, please. Just right there.
Are you going to transmit something to her?
Okay?
Hey, don't make it.
It's the 8 of hearts.
Page's house.
I understand.
Mary,
Do you trust me?
Yes.
Chinese touch it.
You really, really trust
No,
me?
I really don't. I'm saying yes. You might spill it otherwise.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's redeemed.
He's gonna go on for half an hour.
See, I wasn't given any time frames here, so I'm going to do them until I get them right, all right?
You got one more, Randy, and then the
One more, that's it? One more?
One more.
One more,
Make
is it?
make it the big one.
Okay, make it the big one? Okay.
The big one.
Big bang.
Slide up here for me, Ernie.
Out of bounds, there are no more surprises. Nothing more honest
Take any
than
card
a
you like.
magician who brings
Don't you
home
even
cards.
announce
Take any card you like. Take any card you like, Jeff, for me, if you would. Okay? Who's got a business card on him? Who's got a
Michael
business card?
Porter.
John Galt, yes.
Where's Ward? Ward.
Grandpa Galt.
John's got one.
Grandpa with the suspenders over here. Like Charlie Weaver, John Galt, same thing.
Oh, I got John, sorry. Okay.
Should we look at it?
Yes, show them to the crowd here. Show them the crowd. I don't want to see it. We'll do it just like we did the other trick. All right, y'all got it?
Hey, it's the same card, hey.
Ernie,
Same card.
Ernie, say stop anytime you want.
It's scary.
Sometime tonight, though.
Stop.
Right there? Right there. Okay. Now, I want you to, we're going to put the business card face down. Put your 2 cards down on top of that for me, if you would, all right? Okay. I think your card went down last, all right? What was your card?
3 of diamonds.
I want everybody to think about it, because I have some trained fleas inside of the stick, all right? And if we think about it, we get them all excited, all right? That won't work. As a matter of fact, the trick won't work. Sometimes it won't work. Oh my God, this is an embarrassing evening. You weren't thinking about it. What were the cards?
3 of diamonds. 8 of hearts.
6 of
Six of hearts.
6 of hearts.
It's terrible when you can't get it up in front of the crowd.
And,
Oh, twice in one night.
what was the other one? What was the other one?
Oh, he's scary. Randy West.
You all probably think I must have had something to do with all of that. That won't stay, so I'll just simply take my hands off of it and we'll bring up the business card as well.
Oh, no.
I'm out of here.
I'd like to talk with you afterwards about how you get that up. Randy West. All right. Our next act perhaps won't be so voluminous. Short and sweet. We have... What the hell do we have behind me? We We have a guy who likes a bag over his head. A guy who really takes the Gong Show to heart. A guy who first performed as a comedian in public in our Toastmasters play in front of the whole area competition we had recently. A guy you know, you love, you can't live without. Ladies and gentlemen, the unknown comic!
How many times have you been asked that question? It's the question I've answered more than any other question in my life. Paper or plastic? All right! Before I run out of oxygen.
Mallet ready.
If y'all heard about Clinton's half-brother, I think most of you have heard him. You know, he said he's not interested in any financial help. Well, hey, join the club, pal. Neither is anybody else. You know, his half-brother came forward, and really the White House should be excited about this, but they seem to be kind of rejecting the guy. Hey, at least somebody admits to knowing the president. And you know, this brother thing, it's kind of getting out of hand. Now, if somebody came forward and said, "Father," I could buy it right away. But the half-brother thing, I really question it myself. His brother says the reason he came forward is because he has a heart condition. He wants to get some health history on the family. Well, hey, pal, if you want any information on health care, you need to wait till 1996 like the rest of us are going to have to do. And you know that general that's made some comments about Clinton? I think most people agreed with him, you know, being pot-smoking, womanizing, on and on. His punishment was he was fined $7,000. Hey, I think Clinton may have a new economic plan here. He'll fine everyone who criticizes him, and he'll wipe out the national debt within a year. And last week, there was a stray cat showed up on the steps of the White House. CIA looked into it. Turns out the cat claims to be out of the same litter as Socks, Chelsea's cat. That's rough, isn't it?
Hit it.
Hit it, yeah.
Engaged. She's so sweet and wonderful. Miss Ronda Christiansen is going to do a dramatic reading for us tonight. She's going to be so dramatic, in fact, you won't even recognize her because, well, how should we put it? She'll be like a, oh, here she is. Not like one.
Oh my God!
Jack, I was born in a crossfire hurricane. And I howled in fire and the driving rain. 'Cause it's all right. Jumping Jack Flash is that gas. I was raised by a toothless, bearded hag. I was filled with a strap across my back. 'Cause it's all right. Jumping Jack Flash is a goss. I was found. I was washed up, left for dead. Looked down at my feet. They bled. 'Cause it's all right. Jumping Jack Flash is a gas. I was crowned with a spike through my head. And I couldn't figure out any more of the words Nick said. It's all right. It's a gas.
All right. You know what's neat about Ronda is she's got 100% attendance at the social functions, but she never shows up at Toastmasters! Always selling that real estate. Our next act. Let me see if you can guess who's coming up next. Last year, on La Bamba. This year, Ricky Roncal. Sing it, baby.
Gong. Hello. Ronda's not going today, is she?
It's not on there.
No, she was the other one last year. Try the other mic.
First things first, right?
Am I
I'm gonna do La Bamba. I know a lot of you guys are tired of La Bamba. Dr. Das, you know, he's tired of La Bamba. So, I was in Nashville last weekend. I did the song, but I got to go on. So I'm going to try it again with your permission. And this is dedicated to my lady, Silvana, and to all the ladies here. Power of achievement. I don't know how it works. Okay. You have made me what I am. I am There's so many ways I want to say I love you. You have gone and made me such a fool.
Hit it hard, hit it hard.
In your love and yet I know.
I don't know if any of you all remember, but before now, I didn't know anything about discreet. Is that discreet? That's the best way. That's as good as I can get a discreet.
That was very discreet.
Thank you very much, Richie. Our next act is a lovely lady from the British Isles. What would we do without her, Diane Henning-Ladus? She's going to do a poem for us. And not only that, she's probably going to bring some joy into our lives. Thank you. Thank you.
Be gentle, she's new.
Hey, so was
Mr. Michael.
Is it on? Are you in the shower?
Not on.
Turn it on. How do we turn it on? John, turn it on.
Hello?
Sound man. No.
You just turned it off, John.
Turn the other one on.
That's the other one.
Can you
That
hear me?
one's working. No, there's something on this.
What matters is what's in her hand. Is that what
Do you
I
hear what
agree.
John's doing? Does anybody hear what John's doing? Can you ignore John while I do
That's
this?
it, that's it, that's it. You're on.
Thank you, John.
You're welcome.
In honor of our great poets, I've chosen a short but nonetheless wonderful poem to share with you this evening.
No, well, that's not true. Warren called me up and he begged. He said, Diane, all new members are forced to do this, otherwise we have to reject your membership. So that's why I'm doing this evening. The poem is called Piggy. Piggy. Piggy saw a pear flying through the air, and when it landed on the ground, a wasp had settled there. Now then, grunted he, mad as pig could be, go away. The wasp said, after me. Piggy gave a snap. Oh, the sadness hap. The wasp flew out and stung Piggy's snout and said, hard luck, old chap. That was a first grade poem I learned.
You didn't get going. It was too short. We couldn't react in
Yours
time.
was twice, Diane. Must have been a much more progressive.
Longer poem next time. I'm amazed with the talent level we have in our group here. Our next act. You know him, you love him. You can't live without him. The man with the t-shirts. Ed Norton, no. Gerry Masters doing a poem, Anthem. To bureaucracy, Gerry Masters. Gerry.
All right.
Rapping Gerry.
Turn it off again. Turned it off again.
You want to hear more?
Turn the mic on.
See, it's that damn American mic.
There.
There we go.
There we go.
Why people keep turning it off, I don't know. Anyway. Anthem to bureaucracy. Please sit down. We have some forms to which you must attend. There's only 26 of them to do. Make 4 of them in triplicate, the rest in ballpoint pen. Then go and stand in line when you believe that you are through. The lady at the window will bestow a sullen frown and inform you that you should be over there. To get the paper, green, stamped twice. And then you must go down 3 flights to get a ticket to reoccupy your chair. And if you have a question, here's a list of folks to see. They're all extremely busy, and not one of them is me. So read the small print carefully. I must be on my way. Don't you spindle fold or stencil pen.
Respect the gong! Respect the gong!
No, keep going.
I respected it.
Go, please enjoy your stay in the Department of Obfuscatory Verbiage, Intellectual Stagnation, Mutilation of Efficiency, and the Circumnavigation of Work. Our job is to confuse you, to tell you where to go, with a lack of courtesy and much delay. We're trained to do things sloppy and we're paid to do them slow. And randomness of service is the order of the day. Oh well. Oh well. I'll return the baton. I liked it, Jer.
I didn't.
You're weird! You're weird!
Gerry, up until now, I've really been a big fan of yours.
There's obviously a few people here who've never stood in line.
Alors, je vous présente mon petit ami, Denise Laussade. Come on. Denise is going to sing a song for us, La Vie en Rose. It's a French song. You want to see what your magnificent...
Jonte Alouette.
This is a song by a very famous French songwriter who was very tragic life in France, and the song is a beautiful song. And I wish I had music like the rest of y'all.
We could all hum.
Please do. Thank you. Des yeux qui font baiser les miens, un rire qui se perd sur sa bouche. Voilà le portrait sans retouche de l'homme mon cœur appartient. Quand il me prend dans ses bras, il me parle voit la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, l'a juré pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens en moi mon cœur qui bat.
Ladies and gentlemen, Leslie Caron. Leslie Caron. Thank heaven for little girl. You amuse me, Denise.
We almost forgot these.
Maybe next year you can speak in English, eh? By the way, there is a special tariff for that song that Clinton is proposing, just to raise the cost. Our next act. I think you know him, you love him, you can't live without him. He's already won a ribbon doing this act for Table Topics, so it's not like it's anything new or anything. He's brought his sister here all the way from God knows where to cheer him on because he's afraid that nobody's going to like this. If you have any mind-altering drugs, this is the time to use them right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the man who can't light his wig. Are you ready? This is the scientific portion of our evening.
Mr. Wizard!
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely Dr. Carl Sagan! Dr. Carl Sagan, ladies and gentlemen. You ready? Are you ready, Doctor? Your candle's tilting in, it's dressing left. Okay.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay, it's the Keystone Cops. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Carl Sagan.
Good evening. Welcome to my neighborhood. I'm going to dispense with this electronic equipment. I don't need it. Welcome all of my neighbors. You're my neighbor. You're my neighbor. And I have billions and billions of neighbors, all occupying the cosmos. We're here tonight to learn about the cosmos and the 4 basic elements of the cosmos. The ancient Greeks knew that there were 4 elements in the cosmos: water, fire, earth, and of course, the ever-present air surrounding us everywhere. The very first elements ever discovered in the cosmos by the ancients was probably fire, as it appeared flashing across the sky, burning in brilliant flashes of luminescence, occupying space and burning flesh. Soon the fire cooled down and became planets, circling and hovering throughout the universe and becoming solid forms. Does anyone have a $1 bill?
No way.
A $1 bill.
The act isn't worth it.
Sir, can you hold this $1 bill up and show everyone? Show it to the audience and show us that it is in fact a normal $1 bill. Stand up and bring the $1 here. Bring it up.
Bring it on your knees.
He just wanted $1, that's all.
Like the planets that were suspended in the universe and circling and hovering in the cosmos, demonstrating the concept of electromagnetic force, and I have often been amazed and mystified by the forces of the universe that allowed the planets, like this dollar bill, to be suspended and hovering in their orbits in the universe. And trying to levitate, trying to get off the ground, trying to do things that no one could do before, and go places that no one had ever dreamed of doing.
Oh my
Trying to the fields of electromagnetic hovering and forming strange fields, hovering and floating to their final destinations on a table. Don't ask me to explain it. And when the planets began to cool and they formed water. Water is the essence of life and is 90% of our bodies, and the water would soon be evaporated by the heat of the planets and the cosmos and evaporate and suddenly disappear and go out into the atmosphere. We don't know where it goes. Don't ask me to explain it. It's science. It's science. And soon when the water would dry up, it would meet with the earth and it would form salt crystals and become salt. And fill the water with salt and become salt water.
Is the mallet
The salt would pack tightly and deeply into the shores with billions and billions of particles, and soon it would evaporate with the water and disappear. Going off into the atmosphere only to come back again and sprinkle out along the evaporated water. Don't ask me to explain it. It's science. Thank you, neighbors. Thank you.
How'd you do it? How'd you do it?
It's science.
It's science.
Well, stand over before you let somebody else fire.
Diva. Is there a repeat performance this year?
She just did it.
I like this sweater. Let me say something. Really good. Yeah.
We turn off the lights, please, for our final act. Turn off all the lights. Whoa. We'll keep this one. And I just want to say something before our final act goes on. Without John Smith, tonight would be completely impossible. We should be thankful for him for the music, the recording, everything, just for the mere ambience. I want you to know I went to his home today, and Jeffrey Dahmer, he is not.
We were wondering, you got out there in one piece.
At least 2 hours in his home. I checked out every nook and cranny. This guy is clean. He's the happy back man. I wanted to see him. I wanted to stay longer, however, I had other errands to run. In fact, I would consider this man to be clean under the nails. He is so clean. And tonight he's going to present to us his true self. He's going to take us down to the very skin, the marrow of who John Smith is. Ooh. And I know that since we have not seen any of this before, we have not been able to realize that this man is truly deep and interesting. Until now, he will just put the light into us. And his act this evening is
Let's get started.
how to strip your underwear without taking off your outerwear. Blindfolded.
Before I begin, I just wanted to give you a little introduction of...
We don't need to see this.
Are they clean?
Show me go upstairs.
Can I stay?
Before I begin, I'd like to give you a little introduction, this is crowd preparation. This is what you guys are going to be doing in about 5 minutes, all right? The applause, that's your cue. Okay, this is probably the most difficult thing I've ever done in this club. And I want you guys to be very quiet, and I need to concentrate for this act.
Don't get upset.
I also I need one volunteer, preferably a woman, although I go both ways, so would anyone like to? You'll volunteer, won't you?
No, I'm your... No, can't touch this.
I need a... No. That's fine, I'll just pick someone.
No, you don't want to?
Oh, wait. This act does involve some difficulty, and to show you how good I am at doing it, I'm going to do it blindfolded.
Baby doesn't like this.
Can we have those two?
I can't see.
See where the button is.
There we go.
If you're gonna love me, woman, you love me with a thrill. 'Cause if you don't, I believe your sister will. You love me with a feeling.
Wait, this is what I promised to do. You guys are getting How to remove your underwear without removing your outerwear. Here we go. I have this shirt on. It's buttoned. There's no way it can be done, right?
You don't want to see nothing.
Well, then, why? Well, you guys go on me too early. Here we
I
go.
saw a girl do it last week at the Border Cantina. She really did.
Yeah, women do this all the time with their bra.
Okay.
gotta tell you, John, you just took her to her limit at the very end. And so we have an assortment of awards to give out tonight. No less, we have more awards than we have acts. I wonder how that happened, why you can't keep count. Come up here, Dennis, and help me present these.
Speak English.
And she doesn't speak English. Neither do I. Excuse me?
Give the awards to the spectators.
Oh.
Yeah, we deserve something.
We happen to have.
This is scary.
For this, she seems so sweet, demure, and innocent a word. The lovely and talented Denise Laussade.
What was her award?
I just read it. Would you listen?
Big friend!
Hey, go prepare something, will you? Go fix a dip or something. Go make a dip, will you?
And for our next award, we're Claire.
Thank you for cutting him off.
She's no Jane Wyatt.
Oh, we need another pose down, right? For the next award, where flair separates artistry from mere competence, we have Pamela Stringer.
The Lorraine Newman imitation of... Never mind. For the Supercharged High Performance Entertainment 3.2 seconds from start to gong award. You know you love it, you can't live without her. Diane Henning-Luce. Where is she? Diane Henning-Luce. Hopefully the nuptials lasted longer than this, Diane.
You've spoken French to Denise, why not in English to me?
Hopefully you
Thank you very much.
Hopefully you lasted a bit longer during your nuptials, darling.
What's that?
Nuptials, you've never been married.
Oh, okay. Well, for the It Came to Be on I-4 award, goes to Jeff Badgley.
Good originality, Jeff. You've never done this before.
Good job, Jeff.
Where's the sweater?
Well done, Professor.
All right, the next award is the As Soon As We Stop Laughing, We're Gonna Gong You award, Gerry Masters. Give this man a vest and he's Ed Norton. This guy's got 100 t-shirts, he does, I'm telling you.
Remember when I told you I knew nothing about discreet? Well, once again, I know nothing about repressed. Our next award is for the most repressed, Miss Ronda Christiansen.
Take it off, take it all off. Obviously we gave that an error. My mistake, I'm sorry.
Next year, I will show you how to take a bra off in public and not even let anyone know.
That's exciting.
How about tonight?
By the way,
Start wearing one.
Blindfold for Mom and I'll do it.
I got a shower.
Are those single
Let
men?
me just say something. The scratches on your face, Bob, just a little bit of ointment on them. Just a little bit of Neosporin, and it'll clear up real fast. It'll be just fine. You know, fingernails, while they seem bad, they can be the most treacherous type of infectious
Thank you.
disease.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fingernails off if they-
God, what a lucky man to have her, huh? What can you say? Hell up. The next for the good act, but don't give up your day job. I think you know who we're talking about. Carlos Rancal. I'm sorry, Carlos is washing dishes right now. So. Unfortunately, he can't. Oh, there he is. He's done. Shadows. That's beautiful. She's serious now, she's crying. Okay, she's crying.
This is my sincere face. I know you don't recognize it. Let me try it again.
It's my I love you face.
Sincere. I got this one down last week. Last week I did sincere.
That's right, you're the only one. You're the only one for me. It's a sincere face.
Sincere.
I've never done this before.
We aren't sure if you were imitating Madonna or Elvis, but we're your friends. And don't you forget it, and we love you anyway award. It's for Mike Fuller. Psych.
It was Madonna.
Psych.
Wait, Mike.
Oh, come on, Bunky.
It's all for you. Your name's on it, too.
And I think you'll agree with this, the tightest little douchey award to YEJ! Hey! Get that moving here! There you go. I didn't make that up.
How could we go through an evening without giving one of my most favorite Toastmasters an award, where we call it incoherence as an art form? Mr. John Smith, would you please step forward?
Let me give that one.
There you are.
All right, this is for a joke that was told prior to the actual competition. A truly, terribly, tacky, and totally tasteless award to the one, the only, the Mr. Ed Wylam. And he'll tell it after the competition.
I'm sorry you didn't hear it. It was really nasty.
I didn't watch it.
It's really nasty.
It's about health care. It's really bad.
It is about health care. Thank you, Dennis.
We gonged. We begged, and we pleaded, and we bonged, and we pleaded, but you kept on doing your stupid magic tricks, award. You don't know the meaning of sit down and get off the stage, do you? Come up here and get your award, Randy West, and you may never come down the stage.
I'm coming. Don't throw me out.
Stand up right now. Let me get yours.
Again, stick to my speeches. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end of the second annual Gong Show. Thank you for participating. If you didn't like it, develop an act next year, huh? There we go. Awards left over. If anybody wants to come up.
Anybody pick one. Pick an award, any award.
Let's go drink.
Last
Have a
year's
good time.
party didn't end until 2 and we have lots of beer left, so please don't leave.
Please, we beg of you, don't leave. Drink the beer.
Neighbors, yours,
It's the beer of life.
whatever, you know.